Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
What's me? I'm back here with Fireman 3 Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins, only run back into it with more paralogs today. Retribution! Amid riots in Harim territory, Ferdinand learns that his missing father, Duke Ire, has been found. Lysithea, who knows the area well, goes with him to investigate. And before we get into all of it, I have a few notes here, but I will just start that loaded up. Hello? Ferdy? Oh.
Stop running.
Okay, well, you have to start for a hot sec here, because I've got notes to read. Is that alright, Duke Ire? Okay, cool. Number 1, Lawrence could probably go for 11 sword. Number 2, building heavy armor for Happy might eventually end up being beneficial if we get her the weight minus stuff, such that she can keep wielding like heavy shields and weapons without it slowing her down so much that she gets doubled by everything. And thirdly, I gotta fix swap and healing focus such that they're the same in order for everyone, because I keep messing that up. Alright, notes over. What's up, Duke Ire?
We got you. You're the Prime Minister, aren't you?
Not anymore. He lost his power and his fancy title. Now he's just a man.
Shut up!
Yeah. Do you know what you've done to regular folks like us? Since you villains took over the Harim territory, our lives have been nothing but pain and misery. Heavy taxes, forced labor, it's brutal. Now we're gonna make you pay.
Okay, neat. Hi, Ferdy.
Nice selection of tea leaves in the pantry here.
Ah, lovely, isn't it?
Tea is nice and all, but it's not much good when you don't have sweets to go with it.
Sweet treats.
Why are we
less common,
always
yes.
stuffing this stuff in the cardinal room?
Perhaps that makes sense. War is not sugar-coated.
But tea isn't supposed to... Whatever.
You've got time to be cheeky. You've got time to find me some sweets.
But Lysithea, your smile is so sweet.
Lord Ferdinand, excuse the interruption.
Don't worry, it wasn't anything important.
Our scouts happened upon the information you were looking for. I thought it would be best to let you know as soon as possible.
They know where my father is?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, now.
After losing his position as Prime Minister, your father was held in Enbar for a very long time.
We can't say how long, of course. Who knows how many years ago in particular that was.
He escaped. For a while, no one knew where he was. The other day, however, he was sighted alone in the Harim territory. Seemed he was heading for an allied region.
Harim.
Alone, you say?
As an ally to us?
I'm afraid not. There is a major insurrection happening in the Harim territory. It's been 5 years since Duke Ire lost his control.
Oh, so you do know how long it's been.
The military seems to have finally lost control, and the people's violence is unleashed.
I do not understand. Why are they rioting?
It's obvious, isn't it? Ferdinand.
Well, he wouldn't be asking if it was.
Nothing out Harim. Your own father was ruling it. You don't know what became of the area once he fell from power?
If it was truly a House Ire territory, I would have been trained in governing the area. But my father insisted that I have nothing to do with Harim. But now is not the time to talk about this. We have to help him before he gets caught up in the violence.
You're right. Now isn't the time for chit-chat. Let's get over there quickly. Professor, would you be coming?
I don't know, I mean, like, he'll be fine for like a month, right? I'll go with you.
We'd better depart as soon as possible.
Like right now.
Situation. I'll fill you in later.
I mean, we just got that legendary shield from the basement. What better time? Righty. We've got a whole bunch of weapons to repair, and I will shut up while I do that. But I will not shut up while I tell you who we're going to be selecting. So, it's basically a mission where we get 10 people because they've given us 11, and Ferdinand is occupying one of those slots. Although he is an assassin, and he has, some stats to him, so he might be able to manage a bit of damage here and there, especially with his confidence skill and all. Kidoki, it's just a route mission where we're, like, surrounded on all sides, basically. I think it genuinely is just, like, a huge swath of enemies kind of mission. That is the vibe I get. Jeepers, it looks like it'll be intense. How bad are the Swordmasters? Oh, golly! We're gonna be using a lot of, gambits early on, it would seem. Ah, yes! The danger area! So we want tanky people, we want Petro, we want Claude, we want Happy, we want Lawrence. We want Raphael, probably. Probably Catherine. And we get 2 more. Probably the more magic people we can have, the best, because the majority of these people are not magic, so Marianne for sure. And I'm thinking either Ignatz for his mixed support capabilities and magic, or for Leonie for her crazy crits. I'm gonna go Leonie. Now for some hard choices. Ignots, I think I'm gonna put bow crit over close counter, because we're usually not using you to tank such things. I'm gonna put swap above healing focus in all situations just to keep it consistent. Don't even have enough money to do our battalions, actually, so I'm gonna head back to the selection screen and just sell some stuff from the storehouse right quick. Probably can find some stuff we don't actually need. Oh, I can't sell the gifts, interesting. When am I ever really gonna use a Garthium? What is it used for? It's like the Crescent Sickle and nothing else. we might find some weapons, I guess. Stuff it, let's get rid of the bear. And the Wolverine. Rare stuff, but we... oh, and the Moose, yeah. It's uncommon stuff, but its chief use is that those special stat enhancing meals, and I never use them at the right times. I think I ought to give Lawrence... He's not using the training bow all that often, I would say, so I'm gonna give him his 11 sword over that. Yeah, by the way, we could probably forge that Mercurius even now. Probably costs a lot. Yeah, who would benefit the most from, like, a really strong sword? We could give that to Happy over her training sword. Although it's heavier, isn't it? Maybe Raphael, then. I don't know. Maybe I won't worry about it for right now. Forge this random steel sword in the, in Flayn's inventory. Sorry, random iron sword in Flayn's inventory in inventory. Steel sword and then steel sword into arcane, 11 sword, that one, and then 11 sword to 11 sword plus, and now we can give that to Lawrence. Thank you. And I'll repair everything else, and then if we still have money and resources and whatever, then I will see about, getting, that Mercurius sword to someone. So priority 1 is probably the Wodao here. And that's all our money. Great. Do my training bow, her training sword, and training bow for that matter. And that's probably all. So let's get on into this. This is going to be a pretty grueling battle, but I think it, again, well, it depends how many of them come after you at once. I think there's a decent chance it'll be one of them where it's like the first 3 turns are like a hump, and then past that, it's actually pretty chill. You can take it at your own pace. I don't remember how it goes. But I was right, it is the map where there's like a river running through the city. Alright, let's get on into it. Ferdinand is going to be a bit tough to conceal, but we'll make do. Actually, let's just grab him a, any free bows around he could use? Sure, a training bow. Let's do this!
This is where my father was sighted? The citizens are rioting everywhere.
Literally everywhere but where we're standing. How do we get into the center of this?
Quick, we need to help them.
Who, what?
There seem to be some people inciting the violence. If we take them out, perhaps the violence will subside.
Let's hope it works that way. Save the commoners before they're attacked by the angry mob. You can get rewards based on how many people you rescue. Oh, neat. So we just have to, like, stand...
The north side of the town is in chaos. I do not think we can advance.
Yeah, it feels that way. Let's go not that way.
It's better to simply hold the line against the enemies in the north and focus our efforts on saving the citizens in the east and south.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So people are just gonna be like running down from up here is what you're saying, and we should just go, all right. Okay, Happy should not be waiting, is for one thing.
Why not?
Because everyone will die. Oh, you can't use your gambit. Come on, there's no way you're gonna miss both of these, right? Oh, for God's sakes, what the hell is with this? Oh, I don't even want to think this one through. This just sucks. I'm honestly just gonna restart. This is so stupid. Take 2. Sorry in advance for any knowledge I have that I inexplicably have. If I ever say anything like, obviously this happens on this turn, and you're like, how do you know that? It's because I just did the mission and got part of the way through it, and then gave up. It'll be like I have to get Petra up here and have someone else to support her with the ashes and dust, and then do something stupid to keep these 3 away. For freaking get it. I've still got 7 pulses, but it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. We're starting this mission again. And you know who we're bringing this time? Claude. And you know who's gonna do the whole mission? Claude. Because I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough! Right, I'll bring this down with this and Petra can come out in front and... Oh, for God's sakes, forget it! I've had enough! I've had enough! Start again. It's just making fun of me now. It's seeing me in my anger and it's trying to provoke me. No, you know what? I see you, game. I'm gonna be calm and collected about it. I will not rise to that, game. I refuse.
Why not?
Because Happy... I don't know, I'm trying to be better than them or something. Just don't think about it too hard, okay? Just let me win. Oh! Are brawlers also not slowed by terrain? I think I probably was told that already and just forgot. That explains a lot about how they've been able to get around so fast. Screw that. Okay, Alright, that's not gone well. Let's just try that again. If it's like the first move, I may as well just keep restarting until it happens the way I want. Really? Okay, no thanks. I'm so astonished that this is working that I better not stop to think about it too hard. So we do have to get over there and help somewhat quickly.
Too east.
This is our chance.
Oh.
Don't amount to much. Sorry, but it's up to you now.
I didn't know they had one. Wow. We got so ridiculously far and choked right at the finish line. On the one hand, it's like, I'm glad that was caught on camera because that was so wildly improbable, the majority of that. But then on the other hand, I'm like, oh wait, I won't be able to show all 3.5 hours of the thinking that brought us to that point. Maybe someday. You know what? Let's just start from here. I'll try and play the mission like a normal mission, and let's just only show this attempt, okay? So I'm gonna go do what I did the very first time and bring everyone but Ignatz and Hilda. Okay, so just to summarize the last 3 hours, broad strokes, you have a whole bunch of people up top here. Some of them are spawning reinforcements that come down to attack you. You have to stand on these 4 glowing blue spots that they'll show us in a minute to protect them from the bandits, which is designated. It's some enemy that doesn't tell you which one it is going to run there and seize them. If you stand there once, it's safe forever. If you attack the boss or hit turn 6, they say something like, let's all go and try and raid the houses, and I don't know what it means. If you kill this boss, then they go, wait, I take it back, and I don't know what that means either. And good luck us. I died many times on it, and then I tried doing it with basically just Claude, Happy, Hoppy, and let's see, the Verdant, because you have to take them, and Petra. We got pretty damn far. It wasn't worth it. Let's try playing it like a normal mission again. Okay, so you or Knuckles this. Wonk, wonk. Thank you for hitting both of those. You're getting really good at that. Raphael comes at this with a bit of the old this action. Which means, oh wait, that wasn't the greatest. Whatever. That's an alright opening. Oh, well actually I better just have Petra swap in ahead of him, I guess. Do it like this, I'll help out even more with the curved shot here. I missed, did I? It doesn't matter. I'll get behind here. Claude runs this way. I'm just gonna mark a bunch of these ranges here, because if I'm luring this dragon over, we have to be wary of where they end up. For our friends on this side. Protection 26 here isn't bad. Maybe Leone lures over this brawler. The rest of you, I'm not sure. Go over here maybe. We'd want some people over there on Leone's side with the brawlers so we can help with that in a minute. But probably best they fight Leone first. See how that goes? Ow. I am not. How dare you?
Relax. You're dead.
And then Happy's still tanking this out. Ow, this is a lot of damage going out on her, though. Well, calm it down with the crits, if you would. But still, she's happy, so she's gonna be... She's taking care of it rather well. I guess that one isn't the one who's going to seize. Oh, it's that assassin who's going to seize, I guess. Okay, so we just have to find a way to get to them this turn. You owe down this one.
No use.
This one goes to Gambit Claude. These are the things that have the greatest chance of hitting him, so we're most worried about him early on when these Gambits are coming out. Otherwise, we're probably fine. Shamir got up to like level 26 last time, just from the sheer amount of Claude kills. We could probably skip through most of this now. Okay, getting to that assassin there is going to be a bit tough, which is why I usually have Claude go that way first. 1, 2, 3, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I just had someone, once we take care of whatever we're doing here, someone swaps Happy forward, she can run in here and seize, which isn't so bad. It's probably our best move as it stands. Trying to stay out of this range with everyone here. Really, this one kills... Well, they have a chance to kill Leone that we don't like, anyway. I think I'll risk it, because the axe person's not going to kill her. Wait, why does her dodge suck more than I expect? Oh, maybe I changed her off of a battalion that used to give her dodge, and I'm not used to it yet. Never mind then, let's just let this one chase us, because we have desperately got to get in here. So I'm thinking what Hoppy should do is Sublime Heaven this, except to say no hesitation.
All is going to plan.
And then stand in front, because, thank you. This one is not... They're trying to seize so desperately that they won't even attack us to get there. So as long as I don't seize, they're a non-combatant, essentially. So I can hold this off here, which I've done all in one fell swoop with just Hoppy, which frees up Raphael and them to do some stuff here. Is this brawler able to reach Marianne? Is that what that's indicating to me? Yes, it is. 19 and 19, I'm okay with them going for it on Catherine, so I can block Marianne with Catherine if need be, and I'll try her for the 11 sword with this. Nice one, Marianne.
Goddess, forgive me.
Does Lawrence have swap? He does. Does he also get destroyed by this one? Yes. Which essentially means we have to bring you down somehow. So maybe Raphael starts with a bit of this, and then she finishes off with something. Oh, I guess actually Lycidia is probably a good candidate to help with this. Please hit this. Nice. Okay, that's made that a lot easier. You move 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll be able to hit whoever goes after, whoever tries to swap Happy. And if it's Lawrence, I think he survives that, because there's no way we're not getting doubled by you, but we're getting doubled by 43 and 43, which to him is 17, 17, so he survives that. Unless there's a really unlucky crit, but I think with the Venonage you have basically no chances of that. Well, they're low anyway. Nevertheless, what that means is that Petra's fine to go here, I'm pretty sure. I'll assassinate with the silver sword to get the accuracy. Nice crit.
Impressive.
Lauren swaps Happy down. She runs to seize and also healing focuses because that's the best thing for her. Also put that training sword on. Yeah, we're gonna have to run down to cover her soon.
Looks like I won't be robbed this time.
But that's probably the only way we were really gonna get to seize that as it stood. Ferdinand should not be here. Who's trying to hit Ferdinand if he goes like here and stuff? Oh, lots of people. Oh, did I really leave no place for Ferdinand to go? I didn't leave anywhere for him to go. In that case, the only way to make him somewhere to stand would be to put Lycidia here, Leone here so that spot becomes safe, but that's risking Leone a heck of a lot. And yet, is probably my best option, or is it? Yeah, because you've got alert stance and Catherine doesn't. Or, well, I guess I could go for this Gambit and then hope you dodge the other stuff. And that said, actually, his dodge isn't so bad if I put him in the woods. But it's not good enough for him to dodge all 4 of these. I'll slow Claude down in his journey a bit, but I could have him poison tactic this. It's his only Gambit, but it would keep, and make it so that the Brawler is the only one we're worried about. It's probably worth a go. Kablooey. It does lower his dodge a little because he's just not got alert stance anymore, but it'll probably take 1 turn that way, right? So if I get Ferdinand in here and then put Leone in front of that, that's probably the best thing we can do. And I may as well grab the evasion ring off you for that action as I alert stance here, and that's probably the best we're going to get because they're going after Catherine now, which is not bad. It's better if I put her in the woods then, so that they have to choose between 2 really bad choices. Yes, okay, we probably survive that. I think Raphael can do to this one. It's not a good idea. But I guess if they're not going to fight back at all at the moment, he may as well give a shot at them. And that maxes his battalion, giving him physical attack plus 8. Sweet. See how that goes. I'm a little worried about Claude getting hit by a Gambit, but we'll see. Putting her in the woods was almost definitely the best idea. This is doing no damage to her, but it will poison her, which sucks. You try to go walk forward to no avail. You try to hit Claude to no avail. He brings you down. Brawler's headed our way. Swordmaster goes up. This Gambit goes after Claude. Might hit him. Thankfully dodged. This goes after me. Dodge. So now we just need to get some people down to support Happy. But Claude will be fine to get both houses, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone's going to beat him there. Poison's strike sucks. Okay, starting with Claude doing this. Hopefully no one blocks his route there. Let's figure out what we're doing with Happy in a minute, because we need to know how many people we're going to actually realistically be able to take out here. And it might be the best play to just have her heal herself. I probably don't want to waste all of my Sublime Creator Sword durability, but Sublime Heaven only takes 3, so I will use it here again. Get you out of there. Sorry about it. Not bad.
There is still room for improvement.
We're still getting quite we're getting like weirdly good levels.
Thank you so much for helping us. I don't know what would have happened if it weren't for you.
Basically every time here. No problem, citizen. That felt almost as good as the last time I saved you. I could get started on this armor knight with Hoppy here. There's not really any point because they're not going to chase us. I'm going to head over here for whatever good that'll do us. So I said that you could very easily take this out with a soul blade. And since she's far away from the rest of it, I think it's probably a worthwhile thing to do. Boosh. Level for her. She's been getting magic dex and speeds from some of these levels earlier. Oh. Oh dear. I don't hate the res anyway. Once again, we're in the situation of not too many people are close enough to help here. Stride actually could have been great here. I've been resistant to use Stride just because I feel like we can't spare anyone else. Maybe I could spare Lawrence to put Ignatz in with Stride. It feels like there are levels where Stride is very useful, and this is not exactly one of them. It could be somewhat useful here, but for getting to the houses early, but We still get a lot of people on our tail in that case. So Happy is probably going to survive if I just leave her here. She's going to try anyway. I might put her 11 sword on just to give her a bit more capability to respond to enemy attacks here. I'll have her healing focus herself, and then maybe we just try and make sure we don't die on this front. Assassin going after Lawrence, that's actually not that bad. This going after Lycidia, that is that bad. No one has 45 speed though, right? To match that. So we just have to put someone who's likely to dodge. Petra's not a bad choice, except she's not really close enough, unless Raphael swaps her. So I think I will. Oh, well, yeah, okay, so she's probably, if I have an alert stance, she's probably going to be getting hit by none of this, which is precisely the amount I'm willing to risk her getting hit by. So they go after me instead because I stupidly put myself up here. Lawrence can swap me out of the way, which is kind of nice, but then he's at risk from both the Swordmaster and the Assassin, which is not nice. Oh dang, my speed is 41. I could almost match that. You know what, I could match that is if I got a speed ring out of the convoy. So let me try that. Give me those fetters and I'll put them away for a moment. You can pick them out whenever then, and I'll take the Thyrsus back. And I'll also trade you off onto your training sword. Wish I'd given you alert stance, but that wasn't really an option. And I'll wait there, and now you're only hitting me once. That's a lot better. Okay, see if we get on there. Probably the Swordmaster's going to go after me first, hit me, and then the Assassin's going to be like, oh, I should kill Byleth. That was really dumb that I moved Byleth up that far. I was just trying to be speedy about it. Oh, they're going this one first. Okay, good. So as long as this one doesn't kill Pet. Okay, of course everything else is going to be fine. And this person stands on the tile, which sucks. But I could always have Claude just, woe, not that. I was trying to woe down the dragon person, but then he'll be fine. That can be done. I just have to fix this whole thing. My apologies for the low energy, but something about doing a mission for 3.5 hours really messes with the joie de vivre that you come into a mission with. So we sublime heaven this with you, but then I don't go so far as to be an idiot. I go just before being an idiot, which means like right here-ish. I have Happy heal herself here as before. We try and stay out of these ranges while bringing you down, so I have Lycithia do it from here, for instance.
I will not die yet.
So that way I don't even have to risk anyone else doing whatever else I was doing. We get that underwhelming level. Can at least lure the assassin over to Lawrence over here, which hurts him, but that's kind of... His role as quasi-tank probably means that that's the best thing for him to do. Raphael gets close, and we all just kind of bunch around here.
My orders?
It's a shame because it feels like we're not really doing that much this turn. I'm not actually even sure where you're going to go. Probably towards us up this way or something, which is probably the best thing that can happen. Let's see how that goes. Actually, I'll just skip it. We know more or less how that's going to go. Oh, you're going to go after me, is that right? Oh, because the assassin got out of the way, right. Neat. Good. So, Claude, well, I guess I don't even need to really bring this Wyvern Lord down this turn. It sucks that they're going after Happy, but she will handle that, I think, and once they're moved away from here, then Claude can get in there. It might be one of these assassins that's going to try and seize it, and so they have passed, so if Claude's still standing here, that won't stop them, but by the next turn, they won't be able to make it that far. So if by the next turn, Claude can seize it, and then he can start getting to this last one. Because I think one of these assassins is also whoever's going to try and seize this. Okay, big Wyvern Lord incoming. So anyone we're putting here has got to be able to handle that. Catherine probably can. Will she handle the Swordmaster? Less so. I'm nowhere near, but it would have been great for me to Defenders drumming my way through this one. You handle this one pretty well, though. So if I put you in the woods to start damage on this one, that would be good. No luck. My life would be so much better if I could just not do this mission. But I have trouble. I don't know when to walk away. Alright, this assassin is like the worst placement ever. Best I got is to Resonant Lightning them, I think.
Let's give this a try.
And hope Marianne tanks this, which she is likely to. I could Finesse Blade this with the Training Sword, and then leaves Catherine vulnerable to, well, both of these two, actually. I could try and Gambit them, and then they have lesser chances to hit her on her turn, and also we're making this not much of an issue. I'll just 11 Swords single hit this with you, because I'm pretty sure I want to do that. Finesse Blade that.
You've boosted morale.
You've boosted morale. I love you, Ferdinand. I guess the smartest thing for Leonie to do would be to Gambit one of them. As in, if I I suppose if I ever Gambit this... Oh, the Brawler can reach her from there? That's such crap. I'm going to get 2 punches on her, though, so this is probably the best I've got. So, gets rid of them, stuns this one. You hit her twice for that amount, which sucks. You go after her, which I guess we'll handle. Because we don't have much of a choice.
Ready for anything.
What's over here, by the way? Why is this all purple? Oh, because the assassin, right. I'll have Raphael curb shot this one, which also lets him start on that armor knight down there, which could be helpful. And that lowers it down such that Petra or I could probably take it down. She can misplay it. The chances of that are not great. I think I'm honestly going to Sublime Heaven it again. Actually, I don't even do this. Don't even do combat art. I can just whack it with that.
It won't be in vain.
Good. Not putting myself in the Swordmaster range because I'm pretty sure they'll kill me. I think they're being pretty overconfident if they say they're going to hit Petra. So it probably is somewhat sensible to leave her here with the Woe Dao. Yeah, they're not going to hit that, probably. Probably. I shouldn't really put Lawrence down there. I should have had him where Ferdinand was. But anyway, let's try that. More assassins and stuff coming down. But we do have some people holding this top line here. Okay, as long as she doesn't get hit by both, she doesn't die. She's got enough health for that. So that was good job, Marianne. This goes out to Raphael, who does some damage back, which at least he was able to do something because I didn't have him in reach to do much else. This probably doesn't kill Claude, all the stuff that's about to rain down on him. And he can probably retreat to go towards the next house then. Very good stuff, Leone. We might have this somewhat in hand. Get them gone this turn. Very convenient. Let's move on. Zero gets a level. We can be assassin. We can turn into assassin now. Dex and luck. Claude says bye-bye. Claude says I don't care. Claude continues not to care. I don't know why they're going after you and not happy, but Claude continues not to care. In other news, Claude does not care and strikes you back from melee. That was dumb of you to do. This one goes away so that Claude can get in there and seize. Happy does amazing damage back. And we've got a bit of something going here. First of all, Claude, seize.
We owe you our lives. We're saved. Saved, I say.
Worry not. It's funny, neither of these ones actually say they're headed up to attack Claude. Or sorry, they all do, which tells me that none of them are the ones who are going to seize this building, which I don't really understand. Or maybe no one goes to seize that one until turn 6. Maybe that's the idea. Nevertheless, Claude should be able to catch up and Woe Dao them or whatever. Lots going on here. I think we want to be retreating now. Marianne can bring this one down pretty easily like that. They made the Boy in the Blob remake. That's not what the game is called. The one brawler is still chasing you if you do this, but you can understand that and get out of the way of that. We still have to contend with them at some point, but as long as we can get out of their immediate zone here, then we're near to seizing this last house, and then we can play full defensive and offensive at the same time by rocketing towards the final, or the entire northern area, and clearing them out. You can probably just Levin Sword this from here, Lawrence. Good work. Happy could help Claude out a little bit here. It's not really necessary. It's Claude. So she better focus on her own thing as it stands. Let's maybe try and avoid these ranges as we carry on here, except with Happy because she's tanky. Just training sword it.
He came out on top this time.
Good work. I better have everyone up north here because save for Claude, who's going up to the house, basically the rest of us now want to be trying to kind of defend. At some point, we're going to have to take these ones out, but as long as they're just standing there, we need all the help we can get on this north side here. This is starting to feel pretty good, though. I feel like we've got a good chance here. As long as everyone keeps their healing in tip-top. I might even have Hoppy move out here so that we can be flanking them. Okie doke. Another assassin's coming down. This assassin's coming down. Wyvern Lord gets pretty close.
Too easy.
Claude's moment has arrived. Okay, that one ignored Claude. Oh, that might also be because they, it's hard to tell if that's because they're going to seize or if because that was, Claude was inaccessible. I guess we're about to find out when Claude becomes more accessible when I get him out of there. A lot of them are actually headed towards the rest of our crew here, interestingly enough, but I guess that some of that will change when Claude becomes more available as I move him out of cover here. Happy's doing an exceptional job tanking as per the usual. This north side is what I'm really worried about.
Looky there. Some houses are still untouched. Let's give them a good plundering, boys.
It did center on this one when it said that, so I guess it's that one who's going to do that.
Go help them. Their lives may be forfeit if we don't get to them quickly.
And Claude, Happy got hurt and healed at the same time. Claude can probably eventually take this one down if he just keeps peppering them with stuff like this. So I don't really need to worry about getting there before them, I guess. Or do I? Hang on, how will this go? Then me here, here, then them here. Right, okay, so we can't have that. I do have to just put as much effort as possible into taking them down, which is fine, because it seems like a bunch of them are going after Hoppy and co anyway, so there's probably going to be less heat on Claude around this point anyway. Nice one, Shamir. So Claude's going to take care of this one way or the other, so we really should just focus on protecting ourselves at this rate, I would say. Particularly from all the stuff that's coming down towards us here. I think, well, they've got an assassin here who will pass, but other than them, putting Petra here to body block a lot of this seems like a good idea to me. And she's got Ashes and Dust, actually, so she could stun the assassin. This is probably a good time for that. Which case, well, I don't know, I guess we should keep everyone kind of close. When they have this huge wall of people to the north, it's very difficult to sort of advance and attack at the same time, because they've always got just one more person behind. I think I'll have Happy body block this square here and healing focus herself with the Levin Sword in hand so that she can respond to some of this. Might make some sense to have you zap this down early on here. Get a level for Marianne, sweet. She got strength one of the last times. Ah, no strength this time, but magic and speed is good. I'm gonna put Leonie just sort of in the middle here. Petra, I'll put here. Oops. Here and Ashes and Dust this. Is that a bit overkill? I don't think so. I think it's probably just what needs to happen to keep that assassin in place. And basically anyone I send here has to be able to tank the, you. Well, I guess if I'm going to tank one hit from them, I may as well, spend my time here getting rid of the assassin or something, except there's no real safe place for me to do that from. I could probably make one. Your speed's 36, Lauren's, 24, what the hell? Never mind. I'll send Raphael over here. Can he double this one? No, but he's not taking that much damage in response, so that's not a bad way to start that one off. And you can help out with this from here. Maybe that's the thing, is I could just whack you with this, and then the Wyvern Lord will attack me, and I'll hit them back with this. Such that we're kind of carrying on to weaken these ones down even on their turn. It's probably the wisest way to do this. Oh, duh, I can... Right, okay, I forgot I could do this. If I had remembered that, I would have just Sublime Heavened you and then got out of the way of this one. Well, too late. May as well just get into the woods where it's easier. Actually, since this is a safe enough space, you may as well zap that if you can. You missed, that's alright. Why don't you give a try at grabbing Happy's Levin Sword and going to work with it. Nice lethality.
I'll never back down.
Good stuff, Catherine. Verdant, stick close. Alright. Another Wyvern Lord spawned. Assassins coming down. But we're, ooh, they move the same turn they spawn. I don't love that. But I'm doing some good stuff like this. I have demonstratively murdered someone. We're moving on now. One of those assassins is... Okay, so that was the assassin who was going to save that house, but it's no longer in the cards. You get critted and wonked, so I was actually hitting the wrong assassin last... Or no, was I? No, I can't tell. Either way, they're both at half-ish health, so it's not the worst. Ooh, Brave Bow means a lot of damage on Raphael. Not to mention Poison Strike. But there's no one else around to hit him, so he's alright. This goes out on Catherine, which I didn't realize was even an option, but... At least they didn't crit. I guess it wouldn't have killed even if they had, but didn't realize it was a thing. I guess even if we take you out, did they maybe, is that a point? Is that maybe one of those things where then they just give it to us that we seized it? Maybe. Nevertheless, Claude's definitely going to be able to bring it down, so it's not so bad.
The weak fall,
ooh!
the strong live.
Good level. Alright, so we mark you two and try and stay out of that as we challenge these ones, which is totally doable. Something like this. Good takedown.
I've got no time for mercy.
If I put you here, you can probably even tank the other stuff that's coming, so this is maybe even a wise thing to do, because then we can get ahead of attacking them. Finesse Blade, Train Sword it, you might miss that. Yeah, that's not good. But someone else can Levin Sword it, I guess. And then this is probably fine while you're in the woods. I get Fetters Dromy, so I may as well Curved Shot to help this along before I go, or is there a better thing I can be doing with my life and time? I'm gonna have Happy... ooh, that's a lot of people going out on Happy. There's a bit of stuff coming towards her if I do this. I was thinking if we somehow do this and then she whacks this apart and Raphael shoots the mage from there, then I don't think anyone can target Raphael that way. So let's get rid of that. Nice level, Linny. I mean, I didn't see the level yet, but I don't know, Linhart. It's starting to feel like no. So someone says they can... Oh, right, well, the mage says they can hit him here, but I think that's the only one. So as long as he brings them down low with this, he is safe this turn. And Happy's going to tank this, which unfortunately I've kind of forced myself into doing this little pod of 3 here. The boss won't come after us, but that's alright. So that's alright, rather. If I trust Marianne to hit the Levin Sword on this one, then I can move Hoppy out of the way. Oh, well, that's dumb, right? I get Fetters Dromy, so I may as well just do this. And then move on. I'm trusting Petra to not get hit by both of these. I think that's pretty fair. Because we want to be able to be moving forward with all the other stuff we're doing while not dying from this slew of bads. Bearing in mind that Happy's actions are going to lure at least that brawler, but maybe some others as well, because Claude was down there already, right? So they're already coming, I think. One dodge. Both dodge. Good. Alright, that assassin I'm going to mark when it's our turn again. Okay, I actually have a lot of stuff start coming towards us, which is a bit bad, but It's not nearly as much as it was last time. I think we'll be able to handle it. This is gonna be fine. Yeah, that's not so bad. Okay, I just gotta get Ferdinand out of the way of that. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to mark you. What I gotta mark is you. I can unmark you now. I'll keep you marked, because we want most of us to stay out of that range. I could even probably have Petra... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, go for that. Assassin's gonna be near your way sometime soon, but if you do this, then you'll be able to bring them down probably wherever they go next turn. Can I get rid of you? Start with that. Oh, that was a bad place for me to move. It would have been nice if someone else could go there. Ah, let's hit the to the rescue. Can do that. Nice. Thank you for hitting that. This assassin is coming down, but won't be close enough to hit any of us this turn. So we can focus on all this lower side, which we've nearly taken care of anyway. Claude, we better get you this person... Get you to take this person out before long.
Sorry, but I must.
We can get you into the woods that way so that you're covered from whatever else is coming towards you, which is a lot of stuff. 1 dex point for Shamir, not so bad.
I get to live another day, and it's all because you came to the rescue.
Hey, no problem.
I think that's all of them. I'm so glad we were able to help everyone.
And so am I. We weren't the last few times. Okay, some gambits would be really awesome here. Resonant. Oh, do you only get the one? Bugger. An assault troop here could be really pretty sweet in a few ways. You've only got one left, but we're about to be at the point where Claude is just going to be able to dodge tank the entire rest of the map, so go for that. The hard part is nearly over, I think. So you do that. You still have my 11 sword, do you? So I guess you could zap this one from here. Oh, not with great odds, but go for it. Nice work. So that way I can run here and not only am I body blocking you, but I can put some quantity of smack down on you. I think I'll Ore Knuckles you. Lethality, nice work. Perfect.
There must be more to this.
I don't know. I think you're getting the hang of it pretty well. You're starting to realize just how futile it all is, like me. Is that too cynical? Raphael probably focuses on healing, and the other two here just zap this down pretty easily, like that. Oh, right, because you've got great accuracy with your Edmund troops. Oh, solid one. You got both your offensive stats up. I think if I attack you, they then start moving, so this is not really a good idea for Marianne to start attacking them now. We'll get to that soon enough. I'll just have her move... Oh yeah, I could even have her just take this out now, I guess. Is this assassin just not gonna go after anyone else? I guess not. They're just hugging their little building.
I won, didn't I?
So that's you gone. We've more or less taken care of this whole bottom part. And as long as Petra makes it out of there somehow, I think we'll start... We'll find that we're finding a way.
Fitting outcome.
I guess he lethality one of them. Right, so really what I gotta do now is just get Claude into this thick of all of these troops that are up north, and so he can start clearing this out. He has a great capacity for that, which is part of why I was before just, I had the idea to just have him basically solo the whole map, which he kind of almost did. Lethality crit there.
I finally mastered.
She gets mastery for assassin, and Claude's started very well in bringing this north part out. Ore Knuckles you now, wonk, wonk, goodbye.
All this violence.
Level for happy? Oh, she got a defense before. That would be awesome if that happens again. Damn it.
Keep your expectations in check.
I know. Oh, but she got a defense level 4, and it was like the first attempt, I think, that she got that, and it was so hype. I'm so sad it's not back. I'm just gonna alert stance lure this sniper down. It seems like I'm being kind of leisurely about the pace at which I'm taking out this lower area, but it's so that I can then put all of our efforts all at once into the northern area. So I'm going to start having Petra flee back to the main party for now. Claude I will do no such thing with. I'm going to put him even further into the fray. And the rest of us all huddle around Hoppy and this boss. Fortunately, if there are bosses that are not going to move, then we'll have an easy time looting all the loot to loot in this place. Which is a silver sword on the bottom left there, a talisman on the bottom right, which we don't yet have. I might just send Happy for that now. And we don't know what the other two are. But there are 4 chests, so that's good loot altogether. And it freaking well better be. Better be all permabuffs from here on out.
You got yourself killed.
Claude's just gonna be tearing through all this. I barely need to watch it. But I'm gonna, for fun. Even though it's murder, watching Claude be a badass is just fun. It just is. Sniper goes up to me with my alert stance. Doesn't land it. I don't actually know if bad things happen if I start attacking the boss now, so I might just leave all the bosses for last. I'll move Claude sort of up into the farther reaches of it here, and Petra can keep fleeing this way. Lysithea can probably bring this one down now. Zap! No. Zap! I know I'm just using all my Sublime Heavens, but it was at full durability at the beginning of this mission, but I am officially out of patience. Thunderbrand I probably didn't need to use though, that was just dumb. Whatever, it's fun. Right, oh right,
Boys, riot to your heart's content.
Wasn't sure if it was time to go after the bosses yet, but oh my god, he got the 1% crit! My goodness. Leonie is actually the one who's been doing very little of immediate takedowns here, so she's lower level than Marianne and Florence. Funny enough, so we'll have her do a bit of that. Get leveled there. Could go for some strength and dex. Yeah! Ooh, good level.
Still far from the top.
I don't know, not that far.
I'm not the only bad guy here.
I recognize that.
We give up. Have mercy. That guy made us do it.
So I still don't know exactly what those words signify. It seems like nothing bad is really happening, so probably I can have Happy bring this one down as well. And now keep out of this range. That Claude is the only one that those ones all go after, and we'll just sort of work our way through the rest of this slowly but surely. Okie dokie. More people are spawning, but they're spawning right into Claude's line of sight. Though I should get him out of the way of this corner, so that more people have the opportunity to melee him, because otherwise they're just going to run past him. Nice lethality.
All desperate, aren't we?
Good work, you may be at level 40 by the end of this. I could probably do some smart stuff to get other people some takedowns about now, but I am, like I said, in no mood. I think I'm just going to let him handle most of it, and we'll come in to get some glory kills at the end, kind of thing. Talisman, yoink. Oh, like I'll drag one off by themselves here and there, just so some of us, we're getting some experience, kind of thing. Give me that silver bow. Need to get Catherine over to Marianne sometime to return the Levin sword, or Happy, whoever it came from. Happy, I think it was. Man, if those had both hit me, it would have been death. Didn't think that one through. Level 39 for me.
There is still room for improvement.
Hells yeah. Pretty good level, that. Really all we could have asked for.
I fought and won.
Man, that one's come after me too. I really didn't think that one through. Let's just get out of the way of this if we can help it. Ooh, hang on, you're gonna be pretty hard to bring down even with Lysithea. Whatever, we'll figure it out somehow. Just as long as we don't die. Listen, you.
If we cause enough chaos, we can do whatever we want.
Patently untrue. Get over here. Hey, get back here, you varmint. Whoa, your voice suddenly changed a whole lot. They're really trying to earn the title maddening today. Did his sword just break? Oh, that's kind of bad. At least it broke at the end of the turn. He's still got a 100% chance to dodge with a broken sword. We should get him a better one post-haste. Why are you better at dodging all of a sudden? Oh, because I'm rattled. I see. Damn it! You're soft? Is that what you said? Hey! Look, what is wrong with you? Just cool it for like 2 seconds, man. I've had a heck of a day.
Now there's a way forward.
No way the next parallel will go like this, though. The next parallel will be so easy. It'll be hilarious in comparison. Zap! Nice one, Lawrence.
Close for my liking.
I'm gonna start bringing down some of these bunch from this side with my Woe Dow now. I only get 25 hits on it, but you're likely to get more kills with the Woe Dow anyway, so that ain't so bad. I want to have everyone else just slowly... Like, if they're gonna come after us, then fine, but maybe I should just let Claude do as much of it as possible. It's just not worth the heartache and time.
So close. Too easy. Hold a grudge if you must.
Sorry, but I must.
Try to keep up.
Stop with that! That's mean!
So close.
I mean, he did tell you to leave.
Too easy. My moment has arrived. Hold a grudge if you must.
Sorry, but I must.
Not bad.
Hoping for.
A bunch of these ones are going this way now because of something I did. That could be a problem for our main party. Better get Claude back into the center so we can dodge as much of it as possible and take the brunt of it. Oh, everyone's just kind of coming down now. I see. I guess that just happens at some point, because that did happen before as well. I don't know what I did to do it. Only got 30 endurance left on this. I better 11 sword up. I don't know what I want. Oh, right. Someone else has my 11 sword. And you have an obnoxious quantity of health. Interesting. The bosses actually don't move even when you engage them. I didn't realize that was a thing. That would have made some of them other ones easier. Let's hit the 11 sword. That. Zap. Thank you. At this point, we're not getting loads of experience from it. We better just take care of it as soon as possible. And even when you've, like, mostly seized the map, it still takes some effort to get rid of these enemies because they're just they're so densely packed. It actually does remind me a lot of that Constance Paralog in that way. It was at the the Constance and both of the Wolf's Paralogs were kind of like that. I just kicked you with magic. Explain that.
Let's do this.
Oh, why do some of them just get gambits? Surprise gambits.
Piece of cake. Missed. So close. Strategy in motion.
That Wodow isn't long for this world.
Too easy. Piece of cake. My moment has arrived. Strategy in motion.
People are waiting on me.
Just look at how he's cutting through them with it. That thing is going to break in so soon. At least most of them are filing sort of towards him. Right, now you. Stop being a rabble-rouser. Right this instant.
My ambition unfulfilled.
I'm sorry.
Yield! We were just following orders. It's not like we love a good riot, really.
Alright, fine. Oh, okay, that just made that one disappear, I see. So I guess when the other one said, stop, I yield, it would have been like the 3 assassins around them, the 2 assassins and that 1 sniper that disappeared. So it doesn't really get rid of the brunt of the enemies. Well, I guess it will get rid of all of them eventually if you take out the bosses, but whatever. Oh, is there only 1 boss left? So there's a chance that when we take them out, it ends the mission, so we want to be sure we have the chests before then, basically. I'll finally give you your Levin sword back. How many hits you got left in that Wodow there, buddy? 14, yeah, you'll hang it. You'll hang in there. Just keep everyone else out of those ranges and see what Claude can do. If the boss isn't going to move, that'll be alright. Of course they are. I think they are still spawning reinforcements as we go, so at some point we're going to have to move forward even though it looks like we can't.
So close. My moment has arrived.
It's 1 experience.
It is decided.
Gambit hits him, so other stuff could hit him now with slightly more ease.
Strategy in motion.
But he's still pretty dang evasive. It's the brawler I'm worried about. Up to level 40, let's have some strength, dex, and defense, please. What?
That much closer to my goal.
Speed is the thing anyway. The thing. No, they can't do any damage. Okay, we're good. I'll skip through it then. Okay, very few of them actually have gambits, which is why I'm always so dang surprised when it happens. You can soul blade this. There's a mage coming at you from up here now, but you're Marianne, so you don't actually really care about that so much. And you can finish it off with Levin sword, the advantage, which I forgot about, but he's alright. Oh, mage can go after him now, but whatever. And you two, it's probably faster if you just head around this way, so do that. Yeah, I guess I really should be trying to like lure like 1 away from him each turn if I can help it. Sniper, they've got a longbow, right? So I guess they're going to shoot me from across the river. It's awkward. It's best if they do it from over here, I suppose. We're already luring this mage down, so we'll deal with the next... whoever we're luring next in a minute. I probably should swap Claude off of the Wodow the next chance I get. Maybe I should have him try and get out of there. Oh, what? Ah! Hey! Can you just let me win already? Please. It's been such a long recording session. No! Why do some of them just get gambits? Okay, I gotta back up to before this last turn, because we need Claude to start moving. Maybe I should have him his back to a wall here so that he can be hit by as few things as possible, or in this corner even. Sure, it'll make a lot of them start to go after us, but he won't survive the gambits. Even with his 46 charm, really? None of them even have remotely that much. Mysterious Wyvern Co. I'll lure some people down this turn. But at this point, we have enough pulses. We have, what, still like 7 or something? So we're almost definitely going to win this. It's just going to be a little finicky. Finicking around? It's going to be finicky anyway.
This should work.
He gets hit by 1 gambit. I'll skip through this whole turn because it's not really point watching it. Either he lives or he dies. No, I don't especially need to know the details. If I do this, the mages both come after me, and that's the end of that. So I lure the longbow even closer to the rest of us here. These bunch are all here in a row. You don't have Assault Troop anymore, but Lawrence does. Oh, he's got Flash Fire Arrows, the same thing anyway. Is Christmas 26 and theirs is 26, so it should be having no... Oh, it is 50 by default. Never mind. With Marianne's help, it's a 70. That's pretty good. Not that ambitious.
Too close for my liking.
The lethality that one as well, maybe. That's useful. I will Soul Blade this, like so. Feel that's a bit much, but go for it. Just so we can get rid of them for sure. I probably should have you bring down the mage that we don't risk them going out and doing some crazy crit stuff. So get out of here. Sword to A+ is pretty sweet. You should maybe just get out of harm's way for the minute. I'll be needing your help in a minute with that archer. You two go up this way. Verdant, sit tight. I guess I may as well have him start with the concoction, because one of them's going to go for that gambit again, right? Oh, no, you're out of it. Okay. How many do still have one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they're about, but not close to him right now. So actually, well, I guess he may as well use this time to heal, so that he tanks the next one that comes after him. I'll skip through this. Let's just be skipping all the turns now. Just skip it all. See what happens. Claude's feeling a little bit better about luring a bunch of these ones now, I think. So I'll have him move back down into here, equip the silver sword, concoction, and then I'll move everyone else out of their enemy ranges where possible. Are they maybe not spawning anymore? I feel like I'm not seeing more assassins and wyvern lords come down from the top each time. I'll send you up this way to start taking care of this one and get that treasure, I think. Happy will be able to respond to this brawler when we get everyone else here out of the way. Hoppy, I think I will have training gauntlets this in the interest of lethality or a crit. Man, I'm really having no luck with those every time I try that. Not to worry, Raphael can finish it easily with that.
It's gotta be like this.
Take a bit of damage from the whatever advantage. Silver sword brings you down. Oh, I said I was going to skip this, right? May as well. One of them goes after Happy, who punches them, getting Linhart a kill. Or with the experience, anyway.
Battle does have its benefits.
Fair number from that level. Only 13 left. We're nearly got this taken care of. Claude better just work on finishing everyone in his vicinity. I think I missed. Of the two of you, between Catherine and Petra, Petra needs more experience, so you can go for this. Not enough to take down, so I guess Catherine will get it. That's fine. Bonk. Level for her. I can go for some strength, defense, speed. Hey, not bad.
I fight for one reason and one alone.
Some of our speeds are getting pretty astonishingly high, though. Oh, we're one enemy over here with Happy. And we're just about to regroup here and sort of fully take this out. Finally. I will understand this Swordmaster. Wait, no, I die in that case, don't I? Didn't we find that out? No. Not quite. It was one of the other ones, maybe, but... Oh, yeah, I can zap you across the river. You're in my way! Zap!
I will not die yet.
Someday I'm gonna have to release the full unedited episodes of some of these really long ones that took me a billion years, because there's some, like, genius tactics right in the middle of it. Like, I get myself into a stupid position, and then I use some absolute big brain stuff to get out of it, but then I die to something else dumb, like the Gambit, like last time. Ow! Magic kick.
You're not on top this time.
But it's not worth at the moment parsing through to find the good bits. It's like someday, years down the line, if I think of it. Please don't Gambit me. Ow! Oh wait, one of the other ones has the Gambit also, don't they? Oh, because I didn't alert stance with him, right? Sorry, I forgot. Let's just have him alert stance in the here, so very few people can hit him with nonsense Gambits, which means Lycidia isn't getting this crit again, I don't think. No. Fair enough. We'll deal with it next turn. I have my strength for that, why don't you? Is that rejigs the odds on you bringing this down? No.
I'll crush them all.
Actually, you did worse that time.
Why not?
You'll figure it out.
Piece of cake.
Ouch. Well, right, they have passed. They can go through them to get to our squishier people, but at this point, we're probably fine.
All this violence. And for what?
Yonk, yonk. Ow. Yonk. Ow. Wait, what? Why didn't that... Why did what? Why was that going to kill me in a minute? Was I not at full health maybe or something? I'm so brain dead at the moment. Just get out of here. Level for Catherine. We just saw this one, didn't we? Yeah. Maybe I should just figure out which ones have gambits and bring them down. Oh, we're taking them care of them over? Oh, no, sorry, that's combat arts. It's you two. Right. You. Get over here. Sorry.
Too easy.
I can't let this What? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I want a nap. Okay, Claude, don't do that. Just, oh, you don't have your poison tactic anymore. That's what I was gonna do. I don't know. Just do it from here. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna survive that. Raphael will? Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Sorry about it. Yonk, yonk.
We're all desperate, aren't
You're going for the gambit, aren't you? Okay, thank goodness I dodged it this time. I mean, you're gonna go for your gambit, almost definitely the next mage is. But we're almost taking care of everyone here to the point that that won't be an issue. Nice one, Shamir. At least she's getting lots of good levels from this. Thank you for not critting. That would have been so tedious. You crit, but I survive. Ow. Ah, there goes my defense. But anyway, we're basically at the end of this. I don't know what stopped with the reinforcements. I guess once I killed one boss, maybe? I wish it told you. Anyway, up here is a secret book. Ooh, that's Dex +2. Hells yeah, that'll be for,
Can't give up yet.
for Leone, alright. Alright, no use in holding back on any gambits now. Throw them all out if you've got them. No, how do we miss that? Listen, you! Go away!
I should have seen that coming.
Ah! Screw this. Sorry, this turn's not going to go well if I do that. We need to tease them out a bit more. Sword dance that one down. The rest of us will run. Oh, this mage is out of magic. That's hilarious. This one has the last of their gambit there, so just mark them, and then Marianne will stay out of those ranges, and she can go start fighting the mages. Have at ye? Is that really the point at which we've diminished? Have at ye? As we do 0 damage?
Shall we?
Please. How can you not see that it would be better just to stop fighting at this point? You! I thought I told you to take a hike!
That's another one.
I must pull through.
This dang old mission. It's not gonna go any better this time.
Worth a try.
Is it? Is it though? What makes you say it's worth a try? Do you have any evidence to suggest that it is worth a try? Now as for you, leave! Now! I'll come in and arch this one down. Ouch. Lethality. Ow. Oh my god, we have such a huge disparity in levels all of a sudden. Because we got a level 40 here, amidst most of us being level 38 and so. Petra's level 37, but she's too far away to help. The way I've set this up foolishly, so Catherine will get the chest and then take the magic probably. Oh, another evasion ring. Well, that's nice anyway. So none of it was too one of a kind, but good stuff to have, I suppose. Soul Blade, this one. I'll roll it down. Oh, wait, that was dumb. Why did I do that like that? Anyway, here's something to believe in. Punch.
A predictable success.
Thank you. It's a shame you have to rout this unarmed person. I have to stab this unarmed person to death because it's a rout mission. Or I guess they'll leave if I bring the boss down. Maybe we can leave one person alive. I leave you as a warning to the others. Tell them what you saw here today and how hard it was to beat me and that you definitely didn't win 6 times before losing. It'd be nice if we get Petra the takedown on this since she's lowest level. Thank you.
Witness frigid pride.
Nice. Some speed and defense would be awesome. Yeah.
War fuels my body and mind.
And strength. We gotta get that strength up somehow one of these days. What is with your defense stat? 37?
What do you want? You better not stand in our way.
I just want to see if the stories are true. I can just punch you and you won't bat an eye? Wow. I never thought I'd see the day. Pow. Aye. Pow.
It's time.
Alright, now you're just being immature, you know? What's that gonna accomplish?
A fitting outcome.
Well, I guess Petra better take it down since she's probably our lowest experience on level 38. Well, actually, her and Catherine both, so they should just tag team this. I mean, I guess they're not healing, so we can just chip them away at them with stuff like this. Nice one, Cyril. I should get up there and help with the experience while they do this sort of thing over and over. Just get them a little bit more. They've got one heck of a crit chance. Which is to say, a crit chance, but they'll be gone by the end of this. These girls coming in for a lot of those. Look at them go. Alright, alright. We can stop this mission now. Man, I'm sorry that was such a disappointing way for that to go. Because that first attempt I had, which you will not see, if not now, not for a while anyway.
And after I went to all the trouble of killing that noble and stealing his treasure.
Man, them's the pits. I did so much right that first time, but then I got caught in this one like loop where I was getting critted by something over and over or something like that, and I got down to like 2 pulses and I said screw it. It's just not gonna be very fun. The next time I got stuck on something else that was dumb. I was getting critted by something dumb or something like that. There are like a lot of crazy crit heavy and speedster type enemies in this mission. And a lot of enemies that have like speed that I don't expect. Like there's a Wyvern Lord with 41 speed and like Swordmaster, it's got like 30 defense and they all have stats I didn't expect. And then out of that second time that I gave up and said screw it, I went, oh, you know what? Alright, because that second time we couldn't get to the house in time because of some nonsense. And then the third time I was like, alright, fine, we'll just take a minimalist party. Claude will handle most of the mission And we got incredibly far with that, and I spent way too much time thinking about it and managed to pull some serious shenanigans, some big brain IQ plays to take care of it. And then we got killed by the Gambit right at the end, basically, when we were at the finish line. And then this time was a total mess, and I didn't do nearly as well as that very first attempt. Oh, it was just such a mess, and I'm so sorry. But I definitely could have done with them, you know, telling us which enemies were going to seize the houses, and explaining what it meant whenever they gave one of those weird vocal cues like, "Wait, have mercy, we were just following orders."
Father, no! So we were too late after all.
Wait, so how you knew it was that it was your dad you're referring to? Well, that sucks. Sorry about it, Ferdinand. But you know what sucks more? Is they want us to stab this unarmed person to death now. This really is the worst mission. I don't much feel like a hero today. Next one's gonna be better. Sorry about this. Oh man, it's gonna be slow too. Like, you go, Cyril. Yeah, get him. Yeah, good stuff, us. Oh no. Hey, at least Cyril got a level. Not all in vain.
Seems I've improved again.
Well done, you. Okay, well. Hey, a lance. No, don't tell me the lance is all you get. Okay, no, also a cool shield. Negates crits and is protection +6. Oh my god. One after the other, we just got yet another dope shield for Happy. I think she does want this one, doesn't she? Hang on, I gotta look up. Is it only to get critical hits if you have the Crystal Keyhole, or does the healing only happen if you got the Crystal Keyhole? Maybe that's it. The Arcane Shield. Oh, it looks cool. I think it's maybe just that you get more health from it if you've got the crest. 6 protection. Get in. Oh, Sage complete. So sorry. Hey, MVP Claude, who would have seen that one coming? Lauren's got MVP last time, right? So we're actually dividing these around a bit. Ire Astral Knights and Ordelia Sorcery Co. Gotta check them out.
Hey.
Yes?
I don't know what to say. About your father, I mean.
No, it is all right. Some part of me was expecting this.
You knew he wasn't very good to the common folk?
I do not know what happened in Hrim territory, but I am sure he got what he deserved. You knew more about it, you said? Maybe you can tell me everything later.
When we're not practicing our choreography in the middle of this battlefield. Yes, I'd like that. Okay, enough now. Over. No more mission.
I can tell you what I know.
Please, do.
You know about the Hrim Rebellion, right?
Of course. The rebellion started when Emperor Ionius IX tried to consolidate power.
I like how he's like, of course I know about that, when he didn't know the other thing.
The Hrim family tried to split off from the Empire and join the Alliance. Working with House Ordelia, they raised an insurrection. The Empire suppressed it. And then a puppet leader was installed in the Hrim territory. House Ire was tasked with handling the actual governance of the region. Seeing this, the nobles feared that the Empire would assume total control.
I see. So you're supposing that because it was kind of like a lesser responsibility, Duke Ire was not doing it well.
That's when the 6 great noble families chose to wrest power from Ionius IX.
That's right. The Insurrection of the Seven. I've always wondered why it was called 7 when there were only 6 noble families.
It was the 6 great noble families, plus Hrim.
How vexing. Either way, events unfolded shortly thereafter. Are you aware of how Duke Ire was ruling the Hrim territory?
I doubt it. Based on his...
He imposed harsh taxes upon the people, much harsher than on his own, making their lives very challenging. People fled their homes in droves to the neighboring Ordelia territory, but they were sent back from where they came. The Empire was occupying Ordelia territory as well, as it turned out. Issues were further complicated when Duke Ire fell from power. Ire was dismissed from his position, only to be replaced by Lord Arundel.
Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire.
Correct. And he imposed even heavier taxes on the people, squeezing them painfully dry. The people were conscripted for duty. Any who opposed were killed on the spot. Lord Arundel did this in the name of Duke Ire.
Oh, so Duke Ire wasn't great, but Lord Arundel made it seem even worse.
What?
Your father was by no means a great ruler, but it was Lord Arundel who stoked the fury of the people and directed that fury at your father. Duke Ire is not perfect, but he's not the villain in this.
Lysithea,
At least
thank
that
you for telling me all
bring
of
him some
this.
closure.
I am embarrassed to say I had no idea.
And I'm embarrassed to say I forgot most of this.
I see now that it was not his fault, but he did go along the wrong path and place a burden on his people. He can no longer atone for what he did. So I will have to. I need to go think about what I will do after the war. How I will make up for my father's mistakes.
You deserve some time, my friend. We all do.
Helps deep thought like sweets. Sweets. They help you think.
I'm not certain that's true.
Perhaps you should find some for us.
Perhaps you should go find some.
I see. If I find some, I will be sure to let you know.
Where could we ever look? Where do you even find sweets? I think they usually just show up in holes in the wall. Oh, golly. That was intense. Plus side, we're gonna have no trouble whatsoever with the Sleeping Sand Legend after that, probably. But I sure as heck ain't doing that today. What I am doing today is getting you a shiny new shield. So every mission we go to, we get a new shield for you. This one's even heavier though, so it probably will behoove us to get you some heavy armor prowess sometime soon. Right, so Training Sword, Oracle's Love and Sword, Elixir, the shield. I put something away of yours at some point. Did you have a Woe Dao? And I gave it to Claude, I guess? Poor Claude has no weapons left. Instead of this Woe Dao, I usually had a silver sword, right? Let's put me back with that. Well, it's not bad for me to have a Woe Dao, but Claude should probably get one too. Yeah, I'll orchestrate that at some point. I think Lawrence is this is all his stuff. We're missing something from you. Just a training sword, I guess. You can put all this stuff away now, Ferdinand. This looks like what I usually have you with. This is fine for you. And we better get Claude, repair these weapons and get him a Woe Dao next time. If I put him with an iron sword, I'll probably understand what that means. I'll write a note for myself. Oh, and a concoction, right, of course. Which I can't buy at the moment, but I'll figure that one out, I'm pretty sure. I know I say this like every 5 episodes in this run, but what a disaster that was. I'm so sorry. We'll be carrying on to the final paralogue of this slew of them next time, though. It probably, on the one hand, it's like it would have been easier if we'd done this one first because we would have been a bit higher level for this next one. But then it would have been ending it on a sad note, and I think this one's going to be ending it on a really cool note. So I kind of don't mind doing this one next. And we're going to be way friggin' over-leveled for the next story mission, that's for sure. How about those new battalions we just got? Cordelia Sorcery Co. Oops, I did not mean to sort them. A default of +4 magics. This could be good for one of our mages. Yeah, maybe Marianne. Or even Knights of the I suppose. The Ire Astral Knights give you an assault troop. Oh, dodge of 15 from the start is pretty sweet. Meaning they likely also go up to a dodge of 20. So Claude, this could be another one for Claude. How do they stack up? It looks like they don't give you as much crit, but they probably will exceed it in physical. And they might even give you some defense and charisma. We may as well give you them for a bit. See how they end up. Not to mention I do like assault troop better. Especially because it has 2 uses. Yeah, I think Raphael with +8 on this is not too different from... Well, hang on, where the heck are they? Yeah, so, the Chamberlain Co., it probably is better that he go back on this, because it gives him the accuracy and the crit, and doesn't mess with his dodge. We lose 3 physical defense and 2 charisma. I think I'll handle it. Granted, it also loses him in an offensive battalion, but I don't really mind. He wasn't using loads of those anyway. I could get Leonie a bit more avoidance if I could put her on this one, but lowers her accuracy, physical attack, defense, and resilience, so that's not really worth it. Petra's been doing just fine with the Immortal Core, so I think we'll keep her on that. I suppose I could give her the other avoidance +21 to make them both like really top-tier archer, dodge tanks. And I don't know who I'd give Immortal Core to. Hoppy, maybe? I'll leave it in her hands for the moment. Protection of +8 is awesome, though. Happy we finally have that at max. Okay. Great. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, I think. Indeed, where we may be getting just to the end of the investigation sequence, which would be pretty exciting. And next time here, the Sleeping Sand Legend. Just physically cannot go worse than this, I mean. Thank you so very much for coming around to this ridiculous episode. If you stuck around for the entire thing, you are a champ. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Oh, there's a hidey hole here. Yay! Wait, does the lightning come in here? No, it doesn't. Haha! Same spot. Ah! Why are you down here? No, stay on the one stratum where you were a moment ago. Yeek! Lightning, calm down. Alright, not fond of the flashes and their role in this room. Oh, goodness, the lightning goes away when this happens. Oh, man, but this defense is absolutely...